Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Old School Baby Boomer bringing you the latest on AI. So today I want to talk about the myths that's keeping you away from AI. And it's a lot of them, but I'm going to deal with the main ones that I hear every day when I talk to people about why they're not using AI for their business. Number one, AI is connected to China. Myth is, so I'm not going to use AI. Now, that is true on some AI fronts. Not so much as GPT, but if you're using Manus, Manus is China, owned by Monica. That's who the company that it's owned by, and there's several more in China, because China was more advanced with us with AI. So I use Manus, and Manus, it's top of the line. It works with you. It's almost like a business partner. It thinks with you. It works with you. And that's why it was a waiting list. People were selling the invites for $1,700 because Manus is boss. Chat GPT is not a joke either, but it's not China. So connected to China, yes and no. Some apps are, but we have a lot of American apps. The count yesterday is we have over 6,000 apps in the U.S. that you could choose from. It's getting crowded. So that's myth number one, that AI is connected to China, and China will steal your information, hack your information, use your information, and run with it. And most of us have bad credit anyway, so we're not the 800 credit scores that the hackers are looking for. So, number one, we have American AI companies like Sam Altman, who's boss, who's king. Okay? Chat GPT. Okay, I think I said the initials right, because I am a baby boomer. Two, AI is replacing jobs. Once again, it's flip-sided. Yes, it is replacing some jobs. Yes, it is. But on the flip side is that a lot of jobs are being cut. So if your jobs are being cut, like an agency that I just dealt with, 9 roles, they were able to implement an AI chatbot on their website to cover those 9 roles, to answer questions, to pump out lists, etc. So that is yes and no, because the government cut their nonprofit government cut 9 roles, and they were able to cover those roles using a chatbot on their website that answers all of that. Okay, so as far as replacing jobs, what I would say to you is that get your weight up. Learn AI. If you're marketable, then you don't have to worry about that. But yes, the person that sits there, and the person usually that sits there and answers emails, that's no longer needed. So if a person is not learning AI skills or learning better for certain companies, they will be moved over or even replaced. So once again, that's flip-sided, but it's a myth too, because a lot of companies, especially nonprofits, that are losing workers, they are able to implement AI in order to cover those roles. And I do it daily. Old School does it daily. Okay, so that's kind of like a myth. It's old. And that's how they kept us out of the game back in the internet boom. They were talking about, this, that, and the other. So a lot of us slept on that until it was too late. And they had blocked us out. We listened to the stock market crash to not invest. And that's another thing that we lost out on. People still tell me when I ask young people or middle-aged people, not baby boomers, thank goodness, about that's why they don't invest in the stock market, because of the stock market crash of 1929. So let me tell you something. You will go to Starbucks daily and buy a Starbucks drink. So add it up per day. You will go and buy a pair of Nikes, which I have on. Nikes. Nike has their money. I have on my Nike shirt. I have on my Nike shoes. But guess what? If you took that money and invested in something, then it's going to grow for you. So I try to do both. But yes, I have on my Nike shirt. Yes, I have on my Nike shoes. So I do buy Nike, but the person that buys the Nike and not invested in anything, then they're losing out. Invest in Nike. Put some money in Nike stocks. So this video is not about how to invest, although I will do a video about that because Wall Street Clinic is my investment arm. But this is not that. This is AI and why you're not using AI. So it's the same fear factor that was used to keep us out of the stock market and investing, that the stock market will crash. But you go spend at Juicy Crab and all this, you spend $60, $70 instead of investing in a stock. So that's that fear factor. That's that BS, and it's keeping you back. It's holding you back. Trust me. I've been on this earth probably a lot longer than a lot of you that's on this social media. So the don't invest because of China. No, the don't invest in AI because it's losing jobs, taking your job. No, it's not the devil. And then the third thing that I hear a lot from people, especially my age, is that if you use AI, they'll steal your information. They'll know your information. Another hype. It's another hype. And the reason why I say that is because Google already knows your information. You didn't know? They under scrutiny now. You didn't know? Right now, Google knows my location. I'm on an iPhone, also with Android, I think Google is more connected to Android than iPhone, because this is iPhone. So you don't use, and I've heard this directly, so you don't use AI at all. You don't put your information in. You don't register for ChatGPT. You don't use any of the AI tools because you feel that they will have your personal information, like your name and your email and your phone number. So that is also no, that is holding you back, because this is America. So if you think that Google and other sites that's not AI do not have your email, access to your name and your location, you are wrong. You're being held back for no reason. So I want you to stop this stuff. If I can do it, you can too. If I can master AI, you can too. If I could put together tools for small businesses, you can too. I'm old school. So it is harder for me than it is, say, a 20-year-old, because I have to reread, I have to restudy, I have to retest, I have to look at the back end because that's who I am. But if I can do it, you can too. Stop it with the hype. Stop it with the hype. Give us a call, Scale Pros, 216-899-3888. Text us today. Let us come in, see what you need, and let's get it done. And let's stop all this nonsense and don't get left behind. Have a great day.